those other great guys to be able to sit down and really learn and pick their brains and help myself become a better player means a lot. I'm really blessed for this opportunity. I'm thankful.
I know today your thoughts have to be with your dad. Just what are your thoughts about, how proud he would be and is to see what you've accomplished?
Definitely means a lot, but actually it feels like he's still here because I have a lot of merchandise with him on it to kind of keep him close with me. Definitely means a lot. Prayed about this, cried about this moment here. So it definitely means a lot. Definitely going to have to keep going and keep pushing.
Thanks.
We're going to go over to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Jaelon, I can only imagine the joy that you and your family are feeling right now. Can you just tell us a little bit more about your dad and the role that he played in your life and getting you to this moment?
Throughout my 4 years in North Texas, my dad was sick. He was dealing with heart problems. So we kind of built a strong relationship over the time with me growing as a man and him being able to install certain things into me and be able to help me mature and become the man I am today. So it definitely means a lot. But my dad kind of played a big part of why I'm here right now, giving me the motivation of going to my senior year with his passing, being able to have to still fight a little adversity and kind of give my teammates everything I have still while dealing with what I was dealing with, kind of played a big part of why I'm here today. So I'm kind of thankful for everything he taught me and definitely thankful for God for putting me in this situation.
What was his name and what do you think he'd be telling you right now if he was physically there with you?
Jaelon Darden was his name, and he would just be crying right now. Honestly, just knowing all the work I put in, long nights of me not coming home because I'm working out, kind of trying to get a step ahead of everybody else that people are saying better than me and things of that nature. So it definitely means a lot, to be honest, because he always told me to keep that chip on my shoulder and continue to move and work the way I work and everything else and take care of itself.
Congrats, Jaelon.
Thank you.
We'll go over to Greg Allman.
Hey, Jaelon, congratulations. You see how deep this group of receivers is, but one way you can get on the field right away is on returns. I just want to ask you how strong a part of your game that is and how exciting it is to maybe that be the place you can make your first impact.
Definitely a strong impact in my game, being able to get back there and catch those punts and be able to put the offense in the best situation possible. Definitely, I don't have any problem with that. I feel confident in coming in right away and being able to help however needed.
How much I'm sure you get the short thing, the 5'7" thing a lot, but that's usually a big source of motivation. How much do you like people underestimating when they see your size?
Oh, it got me to where I am today. Coming from high school to going into college to now, it's kind of played a big part in that. Kind of keep that on my shoulder. That keeps me going, keeps me motivated. A lot of times working out when a lot of people not seeing, I'm still carrying that on my shoulder and still running that in my brain to kind of help myself be able to become a better me each and every time I touch the field.
Hey, thanks, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll go over to Luke Easterling.
Hey, Jaelon, congratulations. Welcome to Tampa. Just want to expound on the opportunity, like you said, not just to play with the receivers that they have in Tampa, Pro Bowlers and Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, obviously an All-Pro earlier in his career, and Antonio Brown, some other young guys, but also at quarterback with Tom Brady, obviously the best of all time. You just talk more about the opportunity that it is to be around the best this game has to offer on offense.
Man, that's going to mean a lot. I looked up to Tom Brady coming up all those years, so that's definitely going to mean a lot. And I just know mentally he's there all the way. So I'm definitely going to have a good job with kind of picking his brain and learning the things that he knows to kind of help myself become the better me on the field and off the field as well.
And like Greg said, I'm sure you're used to hearing the word undersized all the time when people talk about your skill set. But when you look around the league and you see some of these guys that aren't the biggest wide receivers, Tyreek Hill and guys like that who are making a huge impact for NFL offenses, does that show you that kind of impact that you can make as well with given that opportunity?
Yes, sir. Because all it takes is one chance. It's what you do with it. So that's more so how I'm looking at it and going into this opportunity that the Bucs gave me. I'm very grateful for it.
Thanks so much.
We'll go over to Josh Allen. If any other media have questions, please raise your hands.
Hey, Jaelon, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just want to ask you, you were second in the nation in touchdowns, third in the nation in yards after the catch. what do you think the biggest strengths to your game is, and that you can come in here and find a way to make an impact other than just on special teams as a returner and possibly a gunner?
My route running ability, and then what I'm doing with the ball in my hands after the catch. Kind of feel like I'm different in a sense. More so kind of just focused on ways I can get better in those categories to be able to expand my game to the highest level possible.
We're going to go back to Greg Allman.
Hey, Jaelon, just want to ask you about jersey number. I know you wore 1 in college, and they've kind of loosened the restrictions on what guys can wear in the NFL. Could you wear 1 with the Bucs? Would you like that?
If the Bucs give me that opportunity and like that, then yes, sir, I'm with it. I'm for it.
All right, thanks, man.
We'll go over to Luke Easterling.
Jaelon, when a team trades up for a player, it means they obviously, coveted him to the point where they didn't want to risk you getting off the board before their pick. What does it just mean to you to be going to a team that obviously wanted you badly in their building and as a part of their team?
Honestly means a lot with the he say, she say, the undersized categories that they're putting over my head and things of that nature. It just shows how much the Bucs really trusted in me in the film that they seen, and the meetings we were having and the way I was talking and approaching the game of football. They love what I was doing. So I'm more so kind of shocked that I got a chance to be able to get picked by the Super Bowl winning champs and be able to come in and learn from Tom Brady.
And to the same end about being undersized and all these things that you've been doubted in ways, what are some things that you've had to do in the way you approach the game, whether it's technique and the way you just attack working out? What are some things you feel like you've had to put extra effort into, or ways that you feel like you separate yourself from those guys who are bigger?
Physically, I'm always working on ways to get better, but I'm more so kind of deprived on getting the mental aspect of the game right, because if I mentally can do everything on the field and know where to be and when to be, then doing it physically won't happen without knowing the mental part. So that's definitely what I'm kind of focused on more so, if anything, is just the mental aspect of the game.
Thanks.
Time for a few more. We'll go to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Jaelon, I'm just watching some of your tape. What is key for you to be able to be as elusive as you are once you get the ball in your hands? You do a really great job of evading defenders.
Definitely not wanting to get touched for one, and then also putting my team in the best situation to put points on the board. So however possible that is, then that's what I have to go out there and do. That's more so what be on my mind.
But is that really a natural thing for you, or is that something, are there ways that you've been able to kind of hone that physically to get better at doing it?
Yeah, that's always been in me. Putting points on the board, especially when having the ball in your hand on offense, that's definitely the job. So I'm more so kind of pride myself on getting in there however needed, or whichever way possible. Not no one stopping me. I just have to get in there. That's more so my mindset. So I kind of stick with that.
Thanks.
I will go back to Rick Stroud.
Jaelon, what's today like? Who's around you? You seem to be in a separate room right now. You got friends, family, people going nuts. What's it been like when your name was called?
Yeah, I got friends and family around. Yes, sir. But I'm in another room. Kind of had to be private to do this interview.
Sure. Okay, thanks.
All right, our last one will come from Josh Allen.
Jaelon, what are some things that you've worked on? Obviously, improving as a blocker is something that you've kind of put an emphasis on throughout your career. But what are some of the things that you've been working on the offseason and getting ready for that you think you can improve at the next level?
I've been in the weight room a lot. I kind of love the weight room now, rather than coming in the college. I was a little small guy, but I definitely been in the weight room. And then, like I said, going back to the mental aspect, I've been on the board trying to learn and get the terminology right because now it's finna change for me, coming from the high school level to the highest level, which is the NFL. So that's more so what I've been harping on.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we got today. Thanks, Jaelon. Congrats.
Thank you.